There's a lot to talk about for tomorrow's game against Asia and the Aces. And I want to drop an early disclaimer because this game was around early July, I think. I want y'all to take what I'm going to say with a grain of salt, though. All I could go off of is how we've been playing lately versus how they played the last time they faced the Aces, all right? And Caitlin Clark versus Asia, this is going to be a serious MVP game, especially these next two because they play back-to-back. And I'm going to say, let's just move on. You know what I'm saying? Well, they got to take it with a grain of salt, and we got to go off how they've been playing lately versus how they played the last time they faced the Aces. And there's still a couple of bad habits from our last matchup with the Aces I still see happening in our recent games. Like, listen, Alyssa Smith and Katie Lou, y'all already know how we feel about them. I personally want Tami in that starting lineup. And last game against Atlanta would have been a good demo, like we said in the last film video, to see how that lineup would look. But I can almost guarantee you, if we lose tomorrow to the Aces, Tami is going to be starting in that rematch game. Well, I will hope so, because that whole franchise in Lynn Dunn is going to be on fire from the fans these next two games. Like, listen, man, these next two games could potentially propel Caitlin Clark into that #1 spot for MVP. If everything goes right, meaning if Caitlin can find a way to score at least 15 points and 10 assists back-to-back in these next two games, which is a big ask for a rookie, I know, but not for Caitlin, okay? Then I got her for MVP, me personally. Also, we could put a pin in that until our second game. I actually think the Fever match up pretty well with the Aces for the playoffs, and I think they could take them far, like they could take them in the playoff series. I'm gonna be honest, but in order to do that, we have to clear up some hiccups in our defense and our offense. So that's what we're gonna go over today, how we can improve and how different our rotations could look. For me, this time, considering Lexi in our last game against the Aces was a DNP, she did not play. That's insane coming from Lexi, all right? But listen, though, which is just laughable, because when you look at what she's doing right now, it's like, what was the coaching staff even thinking? You know what I'm saying? But let's get straight into it. Okay, I guess this is when Kaylin and Aaliyah wasn't tied to a string together on the court. When I always go and look at the earlier games from the season, I start to realize Aaliyah was more hero ballish in the earlier stages a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Mrs. Bow herself. So listen, man, she must have warmed up to Kaylin when she realized Kaylin isn't selfish and wants to share the basketball. But look at how Aaliyah tried to force a shot up on Asia with no pick and roll action, looking like Alyssa Smith. Look at her right here. Tries to force it over Asia. Asia is a great defender. She's not going for that, okay? That's not how you play basketball. Granted, this was earlier in the season, and none of them, they were still learning how to play with each other. Asia is one of the best center defenders in this league. You can't just play ball with her and think life's gonna be sweet. Which like it's not gonna work like that. Asia's been around for a long time. She got a high IQ. She's not going for none of that. Okay. Now listen, I hate to harp on Katie Lou's defense after yesterday's film sessions and these past few film sessions, but there's no shot I should see her when it's clear she can't guard too well as an on-ball defender. Like, we know Katie already, right? Look at her. Chelsea, every time, this is exactly what Natasha Heidemann did too. They take them, they like between the leg, get Katie face squared up with them, and then they go right by her. You know what I'm saying? It's like they take off that look right by her. That's too easy. Foul. The same way Natasha Heidemann got a foul. Like, listen, man, let's just move on. I genuinely do not want to see anyone play hero ball. Like, I don't, like, especially Alyssa. I genuinely do not want to see one player hero ball with Alyssa tomorrow, because we tired of that. Look at Alyssa right here. Asia is a great defender. You're not going to do that with her, okay? Like, I use that sound so much on Alyssa, you would think that's her personal sound. But, you know what I'm saying? Listen, if you fall down 16, like we did with Atlanta against the Aces, if you do that with the Aces, they will not let you back into the game. The Aces is too good. So, to avoid that, we need Alyssa playing team basketball. I want her to come off the bench, but we know that's not happening with Christy Size, right? Unless Alyssa falls sick, like Katie Lou did for Tami, and, like Katie Lou did for Lexi. Like, listen, you know what I'm saying? Or unless the Fever loses badly and gets the fans riled up. We the only ones that can make an impact if we really get riled up. You seen what we did for Lexi. I truly believe that we did that for Lexi. You know what I'm saying? Like, the pressure must have got to Katie. You know what I'm saying? It's too much pressure on her. She's like, you know what? Let me let Lexi take it and see how that goes and look at the positivity that came out of it. But listen, let's move on, all right? I'm going to be honest here. I've never watched a lick of WNBA basketball. I'm going to get a little personal. I've never watched a lick of WNBA basketball until I came across Caitlin. Because of how low the viewership was, players got away with being mediocre and not sharpening their craft or getting in shape. This is a big reason why I don't want Katie on the floor right now, is because of lazy plays like this. Look at Katie Lou. Get stripped easily. That's too easy. Like, no shot. Like, you're not, it's so unaware. You know what I'm saying? Like, the ball just gets plucked too easy. Look at this. Like, you know what I'm saying? No ball security, no nothing. It's like you just didn't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, me personally, I'm going to be honest. And then they score on the other end. Me personally, I'm going to be honest. KD's not hungry enough. Like, and if you're going to be in this rotation, you got to be starving. I'm going to just be honest. You have to be hungry. All right? Caitlyn is gonna make all these girls choose. Like I'm gonna be honest, it's the C22 effect. Caitlyn is gonna make these girls choose if they want to be a true professional or a wasted roster spot on another team. Playing with C22, she elevates everything and everyone around her. So if you can't get with her, then get from around her. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure the big four feels the same way too. Kelsey, Aaliyah, Lexi, and Tami. Like they don't want no people that's gonna lollygag around them. We trying to win a title. And watching their post-game presses or their practice interviews, you hear them say over and over, the goal is not just to make the playoffs. It's to actually see what we can do, how we can impact the playoffs. And I love that energy right there because they counted them out from even making the playoffs. And not only did they clinch a playoff berth, they said now we're going to figure out how we can contend for a title. So make some noise for the Fever. You know what I'm saying? Let's move on though. I don't think Aaliyah knows how strong her screens are. Like, we keep talking about Aaliyah's holding her screen. I don't think she even knows how strong her screens are. And I definitely don't think anyone's told her how open it gets her or Caitlyn when she holds it. Look right here. Look right here. Boom. Oh, my goodness. Kelsey Plum looks like she's about to swanton bomb into a pool. Like, look at Kelsey Plum for a second. I need to move my camera. She's damn near about to flip and do it. You know what I'm saying? 360 split. Like, Aaliyah is just too strong. Like, this is the type of strength that Aaliyah got. I just hope people get in her ear. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm being honest, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and notice this, right? AJ had to jump out to Caitlyn. That's why I say, like, Christy Sides got to stop with the half-court basketball and let Caitlyn Clark. Because even Caitlyn Clark, they dropped a practice interview today. I'm assuming Caitlyn said, they asked her, if, like, does she like the speed of the game? And Caitlyn said, no, I like fast. Like, I like when the game is fast. And Christy Sides like slow, which is another reason why I keep saying it feels like they're not on the same page. So, but let's move on, though. We ain't going to get into the politics today, all right? Aja had to jump out to Caitlyn. And if we get Aja out the paint, when Aaliyah rolls downhill, it's an automatic bucket each time. Look at this. Caitlyn gets a strong screen. Aja has to come out. Now Aaliyah has a wide open line drive to the rim. There's nobody here to stop her. Literally. Boston, there's the pick and roll. It's too easy. You cannot complain. This is too easy. You know what I'm saying? Let's move on though. Caitlyn and Kelsey's Hail Mary passes are always going to be appreciated. When you look at how many free points they get off that. They literally win games by scoring like this in small increments. Look at this right here. So Jackie drives. Turnover, good steal, Hail Mary pass to Kelsey. Look at this, man. Oh my goodness. You gotta love it. I'm telling ya, little plays like this, 2 points, 4 points, 6 points, 8 points. By the end of the game, you look up and be like, damn, they scored 24 fast break points, and most of them was off Caitlyn forcing the ball up. Like you look back and be like, damn. If we would have stopped a few of those, we could have won. But Fever, this is how they get, like, small increments. You know what I'm saying? It's not that you hit the weak points and then it all comes crumbling down. Let's move on, all right? Nalissa Smith and Katie Lou both ignores Kelsey Mitchell's off-ball screen for a wing shot. Look at this right here. Look at this right here. She tries, look, turns it over. Because Aja Wilson's defense is so good. Like, what are we doing right here? Look at this right here. I'm going to explain this right here. So right here, you see Kelsey Mitchell signaling, pointing her fingers, her thumbs back, like, yo, I'm setting a screen for Katie Lou. Katie Lou's supposed to already see this. I don't know why Katie Lou is looking at the ball when she should be recognizing the play Kelsey's setting for. Katie Lou's supposed to use this screen and get Jackie off and get freed up around right here for Nalissa to feed her. Or possibly a backdoor cut if Kelsey Plum is slacking. You don't know what happened. You know what I'm trying to say? This is how you initiate that action. It's better than what we just seen. I know that for sure. So I don't know why they don't, like, it's just, you know. It's unawareness, bro. It's just being unaware. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to be honest, bro. The unawareness by not one, but two players. And it being the two players we want benched is proving even more why Tami and Lexi is perfect for this rotation. Let's move on, though. This just reminds me of the Lance Stevenson and JaVale McGee meme. Watching Katie give up a layup to pass to an open Nalissa who drives into the defense instead of taking a wide open shot. Like, look at this. Katie Lou gives up a layup. Like, I want y'all to understand, she was just open for a layup before she took that dribble. She didn't have to dribble right there. You caught it, go up right there for a layup. You put the ball on the floor and give the defense time to catch up. And when they do catch up, you feed Alyssa. Now, normally, a smart shooter would just shoot the wide open shot. But what does Alyssa do? No, let me drive into the defense. Let me go take give up a wide open jump shot to go take a contested floater. Like, what? Not even close to go in. I don't know where, like... Like, I genuinely don't know. Like, listen, man. Again, if anybody on the Fever coaching staff watches even a lick of film, they'll know Tami and Lexi is the right move right now. Literally. Another question mark, though, is can Aaliyah keep up with Asia at her speed? We know Asia can swoop past you for 2 in a blink, but can Tami stabilize us from Asia? Because I love Asia's game, too. Like, Asia's one of my favorite players, too. I admire her game, but I need Tami to shut her down tomorrow. If Aaliyah struggles to keep her up like she did here, and I don't think Aaliyah's even going to guard her, though, because of Megan. But look, Asia can just swoop right by you. Watch this. She gets it back. Takes Aaliyah off the dribble. 1, 2. Let me get through. That is, you know what I'm saying? That's Asia Wilson. You know what I mean? You just got to shake her hand. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's not really that much you could do with it. But I think Megan is starting, though. So Aaliyah could guard Megan while Tami tries to slow down Asia. You know what I'm saying? Probably get some secondary help from Aaliyah down in the paint. Hopefully that's what happens. But listen, let's just watch this play together so no one thinks I'm making this up. Let's watch this together so no one thinks I'm making this up. Tami catches it right here. She realizes Katie Lou is open because Asia's on her. So what does she does? Tami makes the perfect read and passes it to Katie.
Things obviously, but they've gotten so much better in the two-man games. They've understood timing and space.
Yeah. Katie's reaction is all of us right now. A wide open pass. Just bounce. Let's watch this one more time. Like, I just need people to know that I'm not hating. I'm not, like, I'm simply pointing out the facts, okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, the eyes do not lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could see an unsharpened pencil from a mile away. Katie just missed a wide open pass and bounced it off her chest out of bounds. I want to know what Christy Size thinks when she wants to play Katie Lou. Like, what does she expect is going to happen? Let's move on, though. I like Tami guarding Asia tomorrow. I don't see Asia bullying Tami with ease. She's going to get her buckets. That's Asia. You know what I'm saying? Asia's going to score. But Tami is going to make life harder on her for sure. Look at Tami. Y'all seen that? Y'all seen that right there in the beginning? She made Asia fumble the ball right. Like, even little things like that will bother your defender. I mean, bother the offensive dribbler. Look, she's stumbling. Tami showing her hands in her face. Asia's trying to fade on her. It doesn't work. Great defense, Tami. We love that defense from you. Love that defense, all right? Now, listen. It got so bad. Like, listen. They was daring Alyssa to shoot open free throw shots. I swear to God. Look at this right here. Open free throw shot, they dared her. Look at this. And all of them go back rim. All of them go back rim. It's like, listen, Alyssa shot 1 for 7 from the free throw this game. From the free throw line, 1 out of 7. That's insane. Listen, man, keep in mind, last game, Tami hit a clutch mid-range for us in overtime to help us win the game. The gazelle herself, the lioness. You know what I'm saying? Man, we got to get Tami in the starting lineup. Now, you got them daring Katie Lou to shoot an open 3. I can't believe I just said this. Look at what they do with Katie Lou right here. Let me make my camera smaller for y'all. Look at how they dare Katie Lou to shoot a 3 now. Look at this. They're not even defending her. Oh, my, this is... Like, just imagine Lexi there. Like, this... Like, they're daring professionals to shoot open shots. Like, they're not even jumping out to it. Jackie's on nobody right now. Yes, Kaylin might be up here, but literally even starting at her, like they just said shoot it. We don't even believe in it, girl. This is sad. Like, listen, if that was Lexi Ho, I swear, she would have left that net burning. Miss Lexi would have left that net burning. You feel me? Listen, man, like, they won't dare leave Lexi like that. So apparently Kaylin's been trying this behind the back for a while now. Y'all know Kaylin been trying to behind the back passes. And it's normally when defenses show they're committed to taking her right hand away. Look at this right here. Whenever they take her right hand away, she makes the pass. Great behind the back. Feed to Aaliyah. You know what I'm saying? Listen, it's less, to me personally when I say this, because everybody's opinion is different. For me, it's less about flashiness, to be honest. To me, there's more about, like, angles and deceiving the defense. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, if I'm driving with my right hand and the defense cuts my right hand off and I only got my left, I clearly can't throw it like this. I could throw it behind me while you right here and it goes straight to, you know what I'm saying, where I'm trying to get it to. It might look flashy, but that's just because I'm that good enough to make that pass. Let's move on, though. I'm telling you, Katie Lou is a cone on defense. She can't stay in front of nobody that she's guarding. She's too lazy on defense. And it might not be she's lazy. Like I said, she's probably trying her hardest. But look at this. On the dribble, Kelsey Plum sees Katie Lou. What does she do? She sees yams. She sees food. Right by her. Not even a dribble move. She just ran right by her. Sad, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how many clips I'm going to have to pull up with it. Like, I'm sounding like a broken record, all right? But listen, Kaylin and the rest of the team's hard efforts go to waste when we got players scared to take open layups so they smoke it. Look at this right here. Katie Lou's running the floor, right? As she should. Catches it. Immediately, right here, you're supposed to go up. Like, there's no hesitation. The only thing they could do to stop you from making it is foul you. It's not even age on you. It's Jackie Young. So the chances that she don't have size on you or nothing. You take this open layup. But what does Katie do because she's scared? She dribbles. Now that you dribble, you're out of position. Jackie has a hand to bother you. You stepped in. Now there's more room to bother you. Like, you're going to miss out. Sad. A wide open bunny. A wide open bunny. You know what I'm saying? Listen, bro, like, I don't know how many times I'm going to keep having to say this. I've said it multiple times, and I'll say it again. Good things happen when Kaylin inbounds the ball. Her vision is amazing. Yo, Kaylin and Aaliyah's connection is second to none, I promise you. But listen, though, all right? So long as Caitlin can take Aja out, like, out that paint, like, with the, you know what I'm saying, Kaylin demands gravity, demands attention. As long as Kaylin can take Aja out that paint, Aaliyah can have a big game tomorrow. Or Kaylin will explode from 3. They really going to have to just pick their poison. I'm not going to lie. You're going to have to pick your poison with these two. Look at this. Kaylin coming up. Aja immediately has to, like, Aja just has to jump at Kaylin because she know Kaylin need 0.1 seconds to get her shot off. She inside pocket pass to Aaliyah. Aaliyah takes a small bunny that we've been wanting her to make. Bow, bow, bow. You know what I'm saying? This is what I love from Aaliyah, man. Listen, I just hope Tami starting tomorrow, but we know Chris Side's not going to do that. But let's just hope that she keeps the 5 in for most of the game, at least with Tami and Lexi and Katie and Kelsey and Aaliyah, all right? But listen, though, make sure y'all smash that like button. Smash that sub button if y'all don't, because y'all know we doing a post-game reaction right after the game tomorrow, not a day after. Y'all know the drill. And I'm going to see y'all tomorrow night. Let's go!